The street light Faraday. Under the full street light glow, she walks with a purpose, nowhere to go. A shadow of dreams that were stolen away, a promises whispered, debts to repay. Bruises and scars tell a story untold, of nights traded cheap, of bodies turned cold. But in the alley, a woman stands tall, a savior, a siren, the mistress of all. She's the queen of the night, the one they all seek. With a heart that's half stone, but a voice that's sweet. She'll patch up their wounds, give them shelter and care. But the price of her kindness is a cross they must bear.
5 additional men charged in connection to a suspected prostitution ring operating out of an apartment on Milwaukee's
F.A.C.E Productions, Focus Authority, again, creating excellence. So I met a young lady. She seemed approachable, very pretty. She said we can have a conversation. I guess she's pretty familiar about what street this is here?
Greenfield.
Greenfield. And so if you don't mind, you can introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Kayla.
Kayla. Okay. Like I said, she's an attractive woman, right? So, how long have you known about these streets in Greenfield? You been out here for a while?
No, I mean, I'm from the south side.
Are you?
So I'm from the area, but I just met a few people on the streets.
So
I have a lot of friends.
I noticed there's, not to cut your
Especially
wisdom.
jail.
Okay, right. Not to cut your wisdom, I'm sorry. But I noticed there's a lot of women that I've met on Greenfield, Lincoln, and
National.
National. You know what I'm saying? And they do a lot of hustling over here. And I'm like, okay, it's cool. Are you familiar with both of those areas, or 3 of those areas?
Yeah.
Okay.
I live off of National, so.
Okay. So you pretty familiar with how the hustles go around here, right?
Yeah, especially walking from National Greenfield to Lincoln.
Okay.
Cause I got family all over, so.
Okay, that's cool.
Like where you met me, that's my family's house. So.
Okay, cool. And so I've seen girls experience a lot of hard times out here. You dig what I'm saying? I see a lot of them who they don't look so good. You know what I mean? Because I know the drugs has had their way with them, or the streets in general. And that doesn't look like the situation for you. So what would be your purpose? Like, why are you out here? Is there some drug that you prefer to, enjoy? Or
Yeah.
Okay. So now a lot of these girls out here, they like to, is fentanyl.
I'm not a downer.
Okay.
I don't do no opiates.
All right. So what, like some crack? Shit like
Cocaine,
that?
yeah.
Cocaine? Okay. Well, that's cool. Yeah, because I see a lot of these girls, seem like the streets didn't have their way with them. You know what I mean? They look bad. And a lot of them I talked to said they've been out here for 10, 15 plus years. You know
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
And that's like what they get used to. That's all they know.
Right.
I don't walk the streets.
Okay. So what is it that you see? You just
I try to help the girls too. Like
okay.
what I was doing for a while, I had my own place, my own vehicle.
Right.
I took care of all my shit.
Okay.
And I had a few girls.
Yeah.
And we was doing
so
numbers.
you was like a madam. Is that what we Okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I get it. And so is that still like the primary hustle that you on today? Or?
No, I don't do that right now. It's it's a lot. But right now I'm still just trying to help women like pick themselves up spiritually.
Yeah.
Mentally.
Yeah.
Try to get them away from the physical abuse.
Yeah, they
of their
definitely need
boyfriends
that.
or whatever you want to call them.
Right.
Because I've never had any type of situation like that. I've always been independent.
Okay.
I always ran my own thing.
I get that. So do you still hustle though?
I'm a hustler, yeah.
Now, when we say hustle, does that mean that a guy can pull up on you and pay for services?
I mean, usually they do try to pull up on me, but these girls don't charge enough. So these guys out here ain't used to my prices, so I get pulled off on.
Okay, so
you're not gonna.
as an example,
I know my worth.
What would the price point be, if you don't mind?
Well, these girls are going as low as 20, and I don't do nothing for $20.
Well, no, I mean particularly in
for
your
me,
case. You
I
know what
don't
I
do
mean?
really nothing under 100. So
Nothing under 100.
right,
Okay.
because I'm more of an escort. Like
Okay.
I usually am posted. I'm posted online or I sell content.
I
That's
see.
all I usually do.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, well, that's good to know. Because you
Um,
don't look, beat up and thrown away and shit. You look like you're well kept.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So,
I keep myself.
yeah, as you should.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I told you when I approached you, like you're an attractive woman, But I just see so much of abuse with these women out here. Can you give me an example of something that you've seen that has been like uh, something really bad that you've seen happen out here? You know what I
I
mean?
mean, I just know like a few girls that I ran into, like they've been caught up like getting raped and beat up
Yeah.
like multiple times over again.
Wow.
Yeah, and like brought into abandoned houses and
Yeah. That.
almost killed or like overdoses really bad.
Yeah. That's
I
sad.
try like I keep Narcan on me for that type of situation. I'll help somebody.
Okay. Well, it's
But
good. So you
I
sort of
had
like a
couple
hustling
girls,
angel out here.
yeah, a couple girls died on me, and I brought them back. So
Wow. Yeah, I know
I
that's some
took care of
wild
my girls.
shit. Yeah, that's some wild shit right there. Are you familiar with a young lady named Connie? Be out here. She looks sort of Puerto Rican-ish. I done just met so many different women, and it may have been.
Madi, you see Madi?
And she be more towards
She's over this way. Mitchell,
okay. She got long hair.
Greenfield.
She got long hair.
She got short brown hair,
Okay, no, well,
but
that's
she's
not
Puerto
who
Rican.
okay. Is she
Well,
really pretty? 'Cause that's not who I'm
I mean,
looking for.
she's pretty. Like you could tell she was gorgeous at one
But,
point,
yeah,
but like she's like slowly losing it.
yeah.
But she's yeah, she's real cool. Like a lot of these girls just have my back because
Right.
there's a lot of shit being said about me in the streets just because I hustle different.
Yeah.
I don't really do what they do,
Right.
but
I mean, I done met so many different types. I done met girls who, they positions for the stick up. You know what I mean? Like, they get a nigga in place so they can get it,
hold on.
so they
I'm
can,
sorry.
you know.
I did not mean to answer the phone.
Okay.
But yeah, like they come to me if they need things. Like I also you know
Okay.
I'm like the doctor too. I usually have it.
Okay. So you like the psychologist, the doctor, the
Yeah,
judge,
I hustle
a
like
little bit
always
of a.
possible.
So what would you say is your primary hustle? You know what I mean?
At the moment, it's just medication, prescribing medication.
Okay, I get that.
That's
I
about
get
it
that. And I
right
noticed the
now.
guy that was with you. You said that was sort of like your booster or
Yeah,
whatever.
he's a booster and he's an addict,
Okay.
and I take care of him too.
Okay. So you sort of keep your
And
team around.
yeah, he hustles for me as well.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, I seen you coming out the store, and I was like, immediately, I was like, she's attractive. You know what I mean? Like, let me bend this block.
I mean, cause like I walk the streets, but like
Yeah.
I'm more like trying to look out and see if my girls are or like the girls are okay,
Yeah.
and like getting from point A to point B because right now I'm not driving, so
Okay.
like that's why I'm walking. But like people pull up on me and it's like, no, you can't afford me. I'm
Right.
sorry.
Right.
And all money is not good money, so and I
Yeah,
know
this
that
is true.
I'm not gonna get in a car with somebody. They ain't trying to pay me my price, and then they're gonna try to
Mm.
like
So
rob me or beat up on me and stuff like
yeah,
that. I'm not really a risk taker
I get
in a
that.
sense. I don't like to play with my life,
Right.
but then I'm also out here playing with my life because these streets are
Yeah, they very dangerous.
these streets are not a joke,
Mm.
and
They don't have a preference.
they don't
on.
play well. They just take everybody anybody.
Right.
They take them over.
Yeah, and that's sort of what I've been experiencing a lot. Like I see a lot of girls who they look a lot older than they are. They've at a point where hygiene doesn't seem to be a concern as much.
Right.
It's just chasing the drug. You
Yeah,
know what
it's
I
sad
mean?
like that. Fentanyl is
Yeah, it is.
man, it's
It is.
so bad.
You know.
and I hate it.
Yeah, well, that's good. You know, that at least there's
I have
somebody
died
out
off of
here.
fentanyl before.
You say again?
I overdosed off fentanyl before,
Did
so
you? Did you?
I
Okay.
never tried it again.
Well,
Like,
you ain't wrong.
I was in a different place in my life though at that time. I was depressed. My grandma died.
Right.
I didn't want to live anymore.
Wow.
So I did it for that specific reason, to overdose.
I feel.
But they brought me back, and I was upset. But then it's like really a mind opener. Like I changed, changed my whole way of thinking because I wasn't ready to go.
Hell no, as you should. You know what I mean?
But I'm not scared of death though.
No, I don't think we should necessarily be scared to meet our maker, but at the same time, we should be ready for, you know, a transition if that's what's.
I felt I was ready because my grandma wasn't here.
Right.
She was my best friend.
Okay. So, where is other family for you here? Is there like brothers, sisters, mom, dad?
Yeah, all of them, but I just sacrificed it, gave it up for the streets. Pretty
So
much.
you're sort of like the black sheep.
Yeah, in a sense, like I don't know, I just threw away a lot of shit that I should have kept.
And how do you feel about that now?
I mean, it's hard, like without them.
I mean, but they would
homeless.
accept you again, right? Like if you decided
I mean,
to be
if
like
I
them.
decided to change the way I live and what I do,
Right.
but
And so
I don't.
you don't want that change?
I do, but like, I don't know. It's too much money. I don't know. It's the. It's not the addiction to money. It's just like way easier
to acquire.
Yeah, because it's fast money.
Right.
But fast money blows fast. You know, it's like
good money. Yeah, money not good money.
Yeah, because the money you're gonna get fast, but you're gonna spend it. It's just as fast.
Right.
Because you gotta do something else. You gotta re-up. You gotta, take care of this and that, and then like.
Okay, well that makes sense. So when if someone was to approach you price wise, and if they say I just want to have oral sex with you, that's what you'll charge $100 for?
I usually would, yes, no problem.
Now if they say I want to have sex with you, what would that price point be?
That's like 180.
180. Okay, and so a lot of these girls out here can't reach for people to extend that type of finance for their services, I guess, right?
I mean,
I understand.
they're different.
Right. I get that.
They only want their little 20 bag, their 40 bag.
Right.
I'm not looking for that.
Okay.
I need my money.
Right. And so
I already know what.
So what's a good profitable day for you? Like in a day, if you had a good profitable
I used to make $3,000 to $5,000 a day.
Okay. And so now you're saying that you still can make those numbers, but you choose to slow it up?
I slowed it up big time. I slowed it up real big time. I just like, I went to jail for a couple months. So that like really stopped me. Like my truck got took. Everything in my truck got took. I started back over from the bottom.
Okay. So there's not another significant other in your life or someone that...
No, my husband's in prison.
I see. Okay. Has he been there for a while, and is he coming back out eventually?
Yeah, he been there for about 2 years.
And eventually he will come back out? So you are married?
No, 3 years. He's been gone. He'll be back out in 2 years.
Okay. And so you are married? Like legally married?
No.
Okay.
So we got married in Vegas. Like.
Okay. So you're sort of waiting on these years to go by so you can come home to you?
We're separated right now.
Okay. I get that.
Yeah, we're separated. I don't know what is going to happen when he gets out. I haven't talked to him in a long time. I don't know. We'll probably be back together. Most likely. He's actually administrating in the prison now. He was he was the plug.
Okay. Right.
I married my plug.
Right. Okay. So and that was a plug from over here. Right. Okay. So my guess is that maybe he was a Puerto Rican man.
Puerto Rican. He's half and half, black and Puerto Rican.
Yeah. Yeah, and I want you to know I do appreciate the honesty and the willingness to talk to me and shit, because it's not about uh, 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 it's not to shit on anyone or to make light of the situation, but it's to be informational and knowledgeable, because other people do need to know these informations and things. And
if I could save somebody from entering this type of life, I'll gladly help, because I got
might be
into
doing
it
that
at
right
a
now.
really young age, and it's not.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 34.
Okay, you don't look that old. And that's not old, but you don't even look 34.
And I got a 17-year-old daughter, so
Wow.
like that's really why I'm trying to hustle it up, because I don't want her to have to do anything that I had to do in life.
Right.
It's like I made my choices. I really didn't have to live like this ever.
Right.
My family, they made something of them. Like my grandpa.
So, in your opinion, what has been one of the most strangest things someone has asked of you? I got girls telling me people want to lick toes, people want to shit on them. I get so many.
Right now I have a slave
Right.
that likes to eat food off of my feet and stuff.
Really?
It's really easy though.
Okay. So how does one acquire some shit like that?
He was off my ad online.
I get it. Okay.
Yeah, but otherwise, like, I have millionaires and stuff.
Okay.
I gotta go get back. My husband scared them away.
Yeah.
But I know where they're at.
Yeah.
And then my life will get a little easier.
Right. So what's the end game? Are you planning to, okay, let me open up this type of business?
Yeah, I'm talking to my girl about it. We're probably gonna start a cleaning business.
Yeah.
She's a really good cleaner. Like, I have a few that want to clean.
Right.
And then like car detailing.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So you seem like you're sort of the entrepreneurial director type. Like, I'll organize the talent, and I'll organize the people who can fund it, and then we'll put that shit together.
Yeah.
Right? Am I interrupting anything?
No. I mean,
I don't want you.
a little bit of money, but it's the only little money anyway. Okay. It's fine. It's not going nowhere, for sure.
So you sound pretty confident, like you've been doing this for a while. Huh?
A couple years though. I've been in the field of this expertise of the drug game for a long time, but like this, like hustling like that, it's been about 2 years.
Okay.
I had to learn everything on my own though.
Right.
I taught myself how to do this. I don't have no soliciting, no prostitution, nothing on my no cases on that. I've never been charged with any type of soliciting or prostituting or escorting, nothing.
Okay. Well, I would consider that to be a good thing.
Yeah.
I don't have any felonies, no jail records, none of that shit.
I have a jail record. I got a couple felonies, but nothing like that. It's more in drugs, possessions and stuff.
No, I get it. And I know it's
I
not
started
laughable.
at 18 selling drugs.
I
started selling cocaine at 18.
So you've been
but I didn't do cocaine until I was 22.
Right. Okay.
And I didn't start smoking it until I was 30. Okay. 29.
Right. And so, do you see a time in your life where you like, I'm drug free? Like, I won't be doing anything, exercising, eating good, and getting my money?
Before my husband gets home, I'm going to do it. Okay. Because we're going to start a ministry, too.
Okay. Well, that's a good thing. So, it sounds like...
I do want to, be a peer support specialist or whatever.
All right.
Peer support counselor to help with addiction.
Yeah, and they sort of say that, you have to sort of be on that side of the gate to understand what it really is.
You can't not be.
Right.
If you never been in it, you're not gonna ever understand it.
Right. you just think there's
Yeah.
a easy way out when really, you got to go the long, hard way.
Yeah. And like they think like just drug addiction is different. Like no, any addiction, it's all the same. There's many different addictions. They're all equally the same. Like everybody got a problem.
Yeah, I guess that's one way of looking at it, huh? Whether it's eating, whether it's dressing, whether it's whatever it
Sex,
is.
pornography, and money. Addicted to the money.
So what led
There's so
you
many
towards
different-
the sex of hustling, like the
I mean,
I mean,
I like
guess-
it, and it was really good money.
Right.
was
Now, when
basically
you
it.
say you like it, you like the fact that people are coming to you because they're attracted, and you like the money that comes with it.
I mean, I like
Or-
the money, and I just liked having control over everything.
So you're like the dominatrix type.
Yeah,
Right. So you like.
I'm more dominant, but I am also, I can be submissive.
Right. I mean, I get that.
Hmm.
I mean, I can see the chains and whips and all that shit too, and then I can see the nice girly,
Hmm.
just depending on your
Yeah.
mood,
Yeah, and who it is,
Right.
how much they got.
Well, yeah, I guess
There's so many different factors, but
that's the bottom line.
usually, like when I see somebody for the first time, they usually become a regular. So,
Right.
more,
Okay, so
more
when
than
I
not.
when I pulled up on you and I approached you, what was your first thought?
I'm gonna get this money. I'm gonna get it.
Well, that's real. I appreciate the honesty. You know what I mean? And that's that's cool. I want you to be brutally honest with me. You know what I mean? I mean, my thought was, I wanna get this woman in the car and speak with her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's cool.
So I appreciate you not handling me too rough. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you being honest with me and taking time out just to, immerse yourself into my world for a minute and let me
Thank you.
understand what's going on with
That's
you.
cool.
You know?
I think you're doing a really good thing.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I think that it's coming from somewhere else that's bigger than me.
Of course. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Definitely.
I don't quite get it yet, but I'm pretty sure I will. And it's opening my eyes to
Part of your purpose.
a lot of these things that I'm saying. Like, I done had drinks and smoked cigarettes and weed, and sat back and thinking the world revolved around me.
Yeah.
And then I get close to these people who probably that's all they did too, smoke cigarettes and weed and drink, and now they're doing fentanyl and crack, and they had no direction their life would take that spin.
And a lot of them started really young.
Yeah.
Like, it's sad.
That's some cold shit.
I know if my son
Yeah,
or
that's
my
some cold
daughter.
shit. How many kids you got? You don't mind me
I got
asking?
2,
Do you?
15 and 17.
Yeah, that's that age where
Yeah. My kids are such a blessing. I'm so blessed. They're angels and do nothing like me when I was that age.
that's cool.
For real, nothing like me. But they're a lot like me. They're real smart.
Okay.
They go to school.
That's what's up. Well, again, sweetheart, thank you. What's your name again? I'm sorry.
I'm Kayla.
Kayla. What's
Yes.
my name? You remember?
Sean?
Okay, there you go. Yeah, Kayla. So, again, I appreciate it. Thank y'all for tuning in to Focused Authority, Creating Excellence. Y'all keep, subscribing and liking and looking out for, the next episode. Could you say subscribe to F.A.C.E Productions?
Subscribe to F.A.C.E Productions, please.
Yeah. Peace. Thank you.
Streetlight Faraday. Under the phone, street light glow. She walks with a purpose, nowhere to go. A shadow of dreams that were stolen away. promises whispered, debts to repay, bruises and scars tell a story untold. A night's traded cheap, a body's turned cold. But in the alley, a woman stands tall, a savior, a siren, the mistress of all. She's the queen of the night, the one they all seek, with a heart that's half stone, but a voice that's sweet. She'll patch up their wounds, give them shelter and care, but the price of her kindness is a cross they must bear.